Belly-to-belly slam, Frost to the top rope. Things are dire for Okawa. What a moonsault! What a moonsault! The leg is hooked. It's over. State of Trouble. Again, proving too much for Guardian Core. What will Watts have to do? Underhook DDT. The shuffle DDT. It's enough. Jamie Watts making a big statement here tonight. You will not get away with trying to tear me down. She spikes her down again. It's over. Look at this. The Gallows. He got him. Percy Chapman retains here tonight over Ricky Gilmore, finding the Gallows out of the corner. Oh, the X-Plex. And now he's going back to the Dark Cradle. It's over. It's over. My God, it's over. The X-Plex to the Dark Cradle. A deadly combination here tonight. And Dark Circle still are your Trinity Band champions. Yes, hello and welcome to this week's episode of Super Spirit Live. I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. And folks, as usual, we are excited to bring you a card full of big-time wrestling action. And let's take a look at the matches ahead tonight. We will see Natasha Watson, the newest recruit of State of Trouble, taking on Mantis, the newest recruit of Nocturnus, as these two groups look to establish their dominance in the six-woman tag division, that certainly belonging currently to Nocturnus. And also on the card tonight, folks, we have former Spirit Band champion Douglas Daniels taking on one-third of the Trinity Band champions in Dai Fukunaga of Dark Circle. And in our main event tonight, it will be Jamie Watts taking on Raptor Lima in the junior division. Both of these athletes know what it's like to be champions of that division, so this should be a very special main event with some history in tow. Folks, we are excited for this action tonight, and first up, we will have a match in the junior division between Daisuke Sakaguchi and Mervyn Wallace. Daisuke Sakaguchi has been troubled in weeks past as his partners in Lionhearts, Richie Prince and Mateo Espina, took a deal from the Gambles to throw a match, a very shocking development. Making his way to the ring, representing Lionhearts, Daisuke Sakaguchi. And indeed, Daisuke is still out here under the Lionhearts name with Lionhearts colors, but not with Afterimage. One has to wonder what's going on there after Richie Prince issued an apology on behalf of himself and Mateo Espina a couple weeks ago. And his opponent, Mervyn Wallace. An extremely tenacious athlete in the junior division, Mervyn Wallace, looking to further his standing. After a turbulent 2020, Wallace was able to pull off some impressive victories, but ultimately not able to rise above the middle ranks of the junior division. He lays in a big elbow there and another to Daisuke Sakaguchi. You have to wonder, is his focus entirely on this match, or is he still thinking about how he's going to handle things with Richie Prince and Mateo Espina? Counter there from Mervyn Wallace, looking for the early cross arm breaker. Daisuke Sakaguchi winless since his rift with Afterimage. But clearly there is still some connection at hand. Good counter there from Sakaguchi. And look at this. Back and forth between these two young competitors. Cross arm breaker now for Sakaguchi. Irish whip for Wallace. And Sakaguchi avoids the offensive attempt. Mervyn Wallace driving Sakaguchi back with these elbows, but these kicks indeed making an impact, and they send Wallace down. Back to the cross arm breaker is Sakaguchi, isolating that arm. Dramatic takeover there from Wallace, but Sakaguchi right back on the attack. The energy of Daisuke versus the solid foundation of Mervyn Wallace, as Sakaguchi avoids another Irish whip attempt. Looking for a pin here is Wallace, and Sakaguchi springing up off the mat. Look at this! No, Sakaguchi floats over. Could have been a pump handle driver. Out of the corner with an elbow. And Sakaguchi really going to that arm. Any cross arm breaker scenarios will begin to become a problem for Mervyn Wallace. Counter there. Knee sends Wallace down. Off the Hurricane Rana. Looking for a pin. And Wallace out at one. Back to the arm is Sakaguchi, and look at this, into the cross arm breaker. Trying to wear Mervyn Wallace down. More mat wrestling than we're used to seeing out of Sakaguchi, a change of pace as he struggles to gain victories in the junior division. Inside cradle from Wallace, and it is a 1 count. See the quickness of Sakaguchi putting the brakes, and Mervyn Wallace almost sent to the outside there. Looking for the corner is Wallace. And Sakaguchi with defensive maneuvers.
One, two.
Wallace back into the ring, flying cross arm breaker again from Sakaguchi. That arm has seen a lot of damage, and you gotta wonder how much more Wallace can take. What a maneuver there from Sakaguchi, floats over for the backstabber, and now for the pin. And Wallace kicks out.
5 minutes gone.
Sakaguchi in the high rent district. Mervyn Wallace now on the top rope. This is a dangerous position for Sakaguchi, and he knows it. He backs off again to the flipping backstabber. Almost a sunset backstabber, if you will. And it is still not enough to put Wallace away. Sliced bread from Sakaguchi all the way over, and the leg is hooked. Sliced bread again. in the center of the ring. And it is almost enough, a near fall for a tenacious Daisuke Sakaguchi. Headbutt from Mervyn Wallace in that exchange sends Daisuke down. Daisuke trying to dictate the pace. The pin! Daisuke again. Almost enough to put away Wallace. And could it be enough here? No! Wallace again kicks out. Tremendous combination from Sakaguchi. Look at this! No! Still not enough! The kicks again, landing in a big way for Sakaguchi. The crowd rallying. He's got him up. No, he floats over the pump handle driver, and he's back to the arm. He's back to the arm. Drops him down. The body scissors. The choke in place. Sakaguchi has got to find a way to close out against Mervyn Wallace. Rolls through for the leg again. Inside cradle near the ropes, and Wiggins calling for the break. Will he find it this time? The pump handle driver. No! To the corner. And Wallace now to the top. Look at Wallace. Brainbuster from the top. And now Wallace could be calling for the end. He got him. The nightcap. 2. It's over. Mervyn Wallace with the brainbuster and following with the nightcap. Victorious over a distressed, a troubled Daisuke Sakaguchi without the help of Afterimage, without the encouragement of his teammates. So many things probably swirling around in the head of Daisuke Sakaguchi, and Mervyn Wallace proving to be resilient as ever, finding the nightcap and finding the 1-2-3. Folks, what a night it is set to be here at Super Spirit Live, and we are now going to take you to a matchup in the women's tag division as TKF takes on Squad Life. TKF, of course, an interesting story as they know what it's like to be champions of the women's tag division, but many people calling that title reign a fluke, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime thing that we may never see again for TKF. It is now up to these two ladies to prove the naysayers wrong and climb the rankings again. Making their way to the ring, the team of Linda Kruger and Jacqueline Frazier, TKF. And indeed, could another title reign be in the future of TKF? Many people say no, but I for one think there's still a chance down the road. And their opponents, the team of Mariah Hamilton and Samina Velvon, Squad Life. And here a team that struggled around the middle rankings last year in the women's tag division, still yet to capture gold. And a win over TKF would seemingly prove that they have what it takes, although with TKF's spotty history, if you will, you have to wonder if they are considered a legitimate threat in this division. Big hip toss there from Kruger, securing the armbar. Stereo drop kick there. And again from TKF. The type of teamwork that saw them secure the titles from Diamond Deluxe. Ultimately, they would lose them again to Diamond Deluxe, who still reign as our Fury Band champions. Snapmare takeover from Frazier. Samina Velvan, look at this, my God! Velvan sending Frazier home, perhaps an ill-advised Irish whip, but also refusing to let Frazier dictate the pace here as we go back to the Irish whip. Big clubbing forearm sends Frazier down. The might and dominance of Velvan countered there by a clever maneuver from Jacqueline Frazier. Hip toss over the knee. The clever devastation of Samina Velvan. Neck breaker there from Frazier, coming down in a big way. And now crossing the arms for the camel clutch. Backbreaker here from Velvan. Velvan proving so hard to stop, she will just keep coming. Fall away slam now. And Frazier really just getting tossed all over the ring here. Leg hooked for Velvan, 2 count. Bit of a miscalculation there from TKF, and Velvan taking advantage of the lapse. Fall away slam this time for Linda Kruger. And Kruger now one of our former MMA athletes with a big combination sending Velvan down. Perhaps Kruger with the skill set necessary to tango with Velvan. Trying for a pin. Velvan with a quick surprise there. Kruger right back in step. Inverted DDT. Leg hooked now for Kruger. Hamilton on the way. And it's Velvan out at 2. Hamilton receives a suplex for her trouble. Irish whip from Kruger. Big time takedown there for Kruger, but Velvan not allowing her to capitalize. From the Luthez press. And now out of the corner, Kruger with these resilient kicks, refusing to be the victim of any tag team maneuvers. Cross arm breaker now for Kruger. And Hamilton to the rescue. Taking advantage of her time in the ring for that single leg crab with the assist to Velvan. These two women now trading strikes, and it is Kruger with a body shot. Leg hooked again. And Hamilton once more running interference. Snap suplex from Hamilton. And Squad Life, for most of this match, have looked pretty in control. Uranage there from Kruger. Hamilton breaks up the crucifix. Tag made for Squad Life. Kruger thinking the same. Jacqueline Frazier now in, but not before Kruger is on the receiving end of a double brainbuster. Thrust kick from Hamilton. And now applying the choke. Linda Kruger this time running the necessary interference. Jumping soul butt from Jacqueline Frazier. Wakagatame off the Irish whip, and here comes Velvon in a hurry, stomping over to prevent the submission offense. Thrust kick again from Hamilton. Diving knee across the back of Hamilton. Frazier maybe looking to seal the deal, but look at this. Near fall for Mariah Hamilton. Tag made for TKF. What a maneuver there from Kruger, preventing the offense, finding the inverted DDT, and now back on the attack. Leg hooked. Again, Samina Velvon sensing the danger and got in a big shot there. Soul butt kick now for Hamilton. My God! Flips over for the stunner. Kruger to her feet. Almost out of instinct. Hamilton kicks out. Rope break signaled by official Larry Graham. And this match is building to a boil. Hamilton driving Kruger down into the mat. Kruger in big trouble. Squad life cutting the ring in half. Bulldog again from Hamilton. Hamilton now to the top rope. Kruger in a bad way. Tornado DDT from Hamilton. But is she playing with her food? No pinning predicament. And now look at this. Hamilton should have gone for a pin after that DDT. She had Kruger right where she wanted her. Uranage from Kruger. The arm again in jeopardy, but it's another rope break for Hamilton. Tremendous uppercut from Hamilton, and now a tag made to Velvon. Kruger needs to make a tag. She desperately needs to make a tag, and she's sent back into Squad Life's corner. She's fighting her way out. She believes in the cross arm breaker. Look at Hamilton. Vibe check from Hamilton. Frazier down. Backbreaker from Velvon. Can Kruger withstand it? Luthez press again, but Velvon preventing the follow through. Tremendous forearm in the corner from Kruger. Kruger looking for a kick in, Velvon blocking. Shoulders down. And Frazier gets there in time. Could it be another vibe check? The leg is hooked. No, the Uranage. Not enough distance. Linda Kruger doing her best to keep TKF in this match. Uranage again from Kruger. The cover now. No! Velvon out at 2. Twisting complete shot. Backbreaker again.
Give up.
And it's again the backbreaker. It's over. It's over. Jacqueline Frazier not able to interrupt it again. And Linda Kruger sustaining far too much damage at the hands of Squad Life, who are victorious here tonight in the women's tag division. A brutal back and forth contest there, folks. We thought Linda Kruger may be mounting a comeback for her team, but ultimately Mariah Hamilton and Samina Velvon proving to be too much tonight for TKF. Folks, now we take you to a matchup in the heavyweight division where it will be Jeffrey Hudson from Good Buddies taking on All Day Elliott McKay. Good Buddies, a team who has struggled to find cohesion here in 2021 as they look to sort of further their influence in the heavyweight division as well as the six-man tag division. Jeffrey Hudson looking to get a head start in that here tonight against All Day Elliott McKay, who frankly has looked very impressive in recent weeks. Let's go there now for that contest. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Reynaldo Mendez and Greg Hart, Jeffrey Hudson. The eternal Jeffrey Hudson looking to stake his claim as a serious competitor in the heavyweight division against this man who has no shortage of ego. And his opponent, All Day Elliott McKay. That's 24/7, folks. All Day Elliott McKay knows he has what it takes to climb to the very top of the heavyweight division. However, he has yet to prove it. And could this be the year that he fulfills that prophecy? As we've said many times, Elliott McKay, a heavyweight that wrestles like a junior weight. But imagine the speed with the added heavyweight power. Elliott McKay losing no momentum, losing no agility. As he modified his body to join the heavyweight division, a very strict workout regimen with very specific nutrition, yielded the result as what he said is a more complete professional wrestler than anyone else in the heavyweight division. No gold yet to prove that theory, but a powerful, powerful vision in the mind of Elliott McKay as he tangos here tonight with Jeffrey Hudson. Big reverse water wheel drop, driving Elliott McKay down, and the fist drop finding its mark as well. Jeffrey Hudson on a tear here. Hudson keeping Elliott McKay on the mat. A smart approach given the high-flying nature of McKay. Hudson keeping it simple here, but effective thus far. And now the figure four leg lock, a favorite move of Jeffrey Hudson. No one locking that maneuver in quite like Hudson. And McKay trying as quick as he could to find his way out. Look at this, a battle here. And Hudson putting a little stank on it, and he finds the brain buster. Back to the figure four.
Come on!
Leg hooked here for Hudson. McKay out at 2. And yes, everyone, we do thank you for joining us here tonight for another exciting installment of Super Spirit Live. As this heavyweight contest unfolds, Elliot McKay sending Jeffrey Hudson back down to the mat. And look at Hudson now, standing guillotine leg drop, traps the arm, and sends McKay down. McKay waking up, trading elbows here. These two heavyweights. McKay perhaps getting the better of that exchange. Hudson trying to find his way out of the corner. Enziguri to the side of the head from Elliot McKay. Axe kick from McKay. So quick, and indeed, look at this. Taking Hudson over. To the corner goes Hudson, and McKay with a big kick sends Hudson stumbling out. Lama straw cradle now. Hudson really having some trouble here to get any offense going of his own. Rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. Lama straw cradle again, and Hudson slipping away once more, but Elliot McKay continually on the offense here. Looking for another enziguri. Hudson sidesteps, but he is not able to avoid the axe kick, and now Romero chin lock cinched in by McKay. Takes him over. So many breaks here for Jeffrey Hudson. Elliot McKay trying to maintain advantage here in the corner, perhaps looking to set up for McKay Day later on. But Hudson continually finding the ropes. What an adaptation there. A poison Rana out of the corner from McKay. Lama straw cradle. Fisherman buster now from McKay. Shooting star press. Could it be enough? And Hudson somehow still kicking out. McKay now. Tree of Woe position in the corner. All of those kicks finding their mark. No way for Hudson to recover except for a big standing guillotine leg drop. Again, stunning McKay. Fisherman buster again from McKay. Back to the shooting star press. The athleticism of McKay, and it's almost enough. Oh, what a counter. What a counter from Hudson. Tremendous headbutt from Hudson. Trying to rally against McKay, who still has much to prove in this division. Back to the figure four. Irish whip.
Hey, you dumbass.
Hurricane Rana from a distracted McKay. A flurry of headbutts, and Hudson with a cut on his forehead, no doubt caused from his own headbutts. Figure four again for Hudson. McKay sends him to the corner. Avalanche position for a bloody Jeffrey Hudson. My God, you talk about a guillotine leg drop, and look at McKay to the top. McKay Day.
1, 2, 3.
He got him.
Come on, bring it.
Another big victory on Elliot McKay's upward trajectory through the heavyweight division as he finds McKay Day from the top rope. Check your calendars. Today is the day for All Day Elliot McKay. A win here tonight over Jeffrey Hudson from Good Buddies. Folks, let's now roll right into a matchup, a match we talked about earlier here tonight. It will be Natasha Watson from State of Trouble taking on Mantis from Nocturnus. Tensions building between these two camps, these two groups, as we saw State of Trouble ultimately take a victory over Guardian Corps at Edge of Excellence last week. And of course, now State of Trouble sort of staking their claim as the new contenders in the 6-woman tag division for Nocturnus's Unity Band titles. Let's see how it unfolds here tonight between representatives Natasha Watson and Mantis. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by State of Trouble, Natasha Watson. The newest member of State of Trouble, only joining just a few weeks ago. And we know State of Trouble often leads to a change in attitude for those affected by their influence. And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by the Trinity Band champions Nocturnus, Mantis. And indeed, Crimson Bat, La Aguila y la Gargola, representing the very top of the 6-woman tag division, as Mantis still representing the group in the women's singles division, as is now Natasha Watson for State of Trouble. Irish whip from Mantis. Dropkick is sidestepped early by Natasha Watson. Poke to the eyes from Watson. Mantis perhaps enjoying the strength advantage in this matchup. Watson will want to avoid those strikes from Mantis. One of the more gifted strikers we have in Super Spirit Wrestling, stepping through now for this stretch that we saw become such a problem. Mantis picking up victory after victory seemingly with that stretch. A move that Watson will want to avoid. Stepping through again. A modified abdominal stretch. Mantis using her tall frame and leverage to secure that leg, adding more devastation to the abdominal stretch. What a moonsault there from Watson. And Mantis springing right off the mat, it would seem. Watson still with much work to do as Mantis is back on the attack. Low drop kick. You see her fellow members of Nocturnas there on the outside. Watson carrying all the way through for extra damage as she targets the arm of Mantis. Big kicks now setting in for Mantis and the snap suplex. Steps through again, the leg secured. And Watson, it looked like getting a toe on the ropes there. Irish whip from Mantis finds a big boot to the face of Watson. Neck breaker from Mantis. Certainly more high-impact maneuvers coming out of Mantis. Watson sort of chipping away at her opponent here as Mantis finds another neck breaker. Chin crusher from Watson. Could be a start here. Can she shift the momentum? Couple of punches seemingly do not faze Mantis, who finds a drop kick off the Irish whip. Package bomb. Rope break this time in favor of Mantis. And the work that Watson has put in slowly paying off here. La Magistral Cradle. And it's back to that stretch. There will only be so much Watson can take, and look at this, a resilient Mantis. La Aguila on the outside seems to think it's over. Not quite.
5 minutes gone.
Watson to the top. Moonsaulted, no one home. Mantis springing up off the mat, but look at this! Rope break! Shoulders down. Backslide from Mantis. 2. And Watson out at 2. Stiff strikes on both sides here. Watson getting fired up. Big drop kick sends Mantis down. And Watson again to the top. Another moonsault. This time it connects. No, Mantis kicks out. Watson dumping Mantis on the outside and giving chase. Oh, big combination from Mantis.
6, 7, 8,
State of trouble. You can tell they're eager to get involved,
12,
but do not want to hurt the victory standings
15,
of Natasha Watson.
17,
18,
19,
and Mantis in at the count of 19. Barely able to continue this one. Could the playing field have been leveled with the offense on the outside? Mantis looking weary. Mantis now springing off the ropes. Big kick to the face of Watson, but look at Watson. Could Watson be finding her moment? Her time to attack. Look at this, shoulders down. No! JLT! JLT! No! Oh, she kicked out. She kicked out. Look at these reversals in the corner. Using the ropes. Mantis slips away. The strategy not paying out for Watson. She hooks the leg. No, Watson kicks out. Package bomb. No, it's still not enough. Watson stomps the foot, but it's a neck breaker from Mantis. My God, what a match! Both of these women not wanting to let their groups down. Watson, she got her! Natasha Watson staring into the corner of Nocturnus and setting the tone for what is sure to be an intense rivalry between these two organizations. State of Trouble with their eyes, no doubt, on the Unity Band titles. Folks, what a match there, and now let's ride that momentum into the junior division where we will see Killer Kenny Gordon taking on Luis Ortega. Certainly a clash of styles between these two athletes. Killer Kenny, a former MMA competitor, Luis Ortega from the school of Luchador, about as pure as it gets. Let's go to the ring now for this junior division contest. Making his way to the ring, Killer Kenny Gordon. Killer Kenny Gordon as focused as always. No nonsense kind of competitor here is Killer Kenny Gordon. He will have to find his moments against an incredibly slippery and incredibly crafty Luis Ortega. And his opponent, Luis Ortega. Luis Ortega, an athlete trying to improve his standing in the junior division over his 2020 exploits. One of the lowest win-loss ratios in Super Spirit Wrestling throughout all of 2020, held by Luis Ortega. A narrative that he will certainly want to shift in 2021. Early pinning attempt there from Killer Kenny Gordon, no dice. Both of these competitors trying to establish a feel for one another. Drop toe hold for Killer Kenny Gordon. Ortega will want to use his quickness over the power of Killer Kenny, and meanwhile we see some power out of Ortega. Unique pinning predicament there from Ortega. Killer Kenny quickly slipping away. The MMA experience, Killer Kenny knows how to maneuver on the mat, knows how to position his body in advantageous ways. Pins after the neck breaker, Luis Ortega quickly out of that cover. Gordon now targeting the leg of Ortega, perhaps trying to take away from the speed and agility edge that Ortega enters this contest with. Wow, what a counter there from Ortega. And Kenny ready to put in some work here. Ortega springing out of the single leg crab. The quickness of Ortega, snapping down from that elbow after the drop toe hold. Gut wrench slam now from Gordon. And Luis Ortega ready for this mat-based approach, it would seem. Great awareness from Ortega. Thus far, looking pretty braced for what Killer Kenny can bring to him. We'll see if that pace continues. And Ortega right back. Look at that. Killer Kenny no doubt thought he had the advantage there, but Luis Ortega springing up off the mat. Kenny looking for another pin, rolls back through. Look at the quickness here from these two junior division athletes, and a European uppercut again sends Ortega down. Traps the head. Isolating the arm as well is Killer Kenny. Shotgun drop kick, and look at that. Killer Kenny carrying through the momentum. Meeting Ortega once more. Corner control now for Kenny. Thick chops across the chest of Ortega. Cover now for Gordon. Making Ortega work for these kickouts. Counter there from Gordon. Stacks him up on the package powerbomb. Big elbows there from Gordon. Ortega trying to go toe-to-toe. And I don't think that's the route he'll want to take in this matchup. Standing switch into the body scissors, and the sleeper applied. Rolling elbow again from Gordon. High angle German with a bridge, two. No, Ortega out. And almost a victory there from Gordon. Ortega now trying to regain control. Sent to the ropes by Gordon, kitchen sink, carries Ortega all the way over. And it's back to the mat. And again, Ortega trying to go toe-to-toe with these strikes against Killer Kenny, and I just don't think that's the way Ortega will want to win this matchup. Trying for a pin here. Gordon out at 2. Standing switch. My God! The side angle German, and it's enough. Killer Kenny planting Luis Ortega into the mat firmly. Shoulders down. The impact of that maneuver proving to be too much for Luis Ortega, driving the wind out of him perhaps, and Luis Ortega unable to kick out. Killer Kenny picking up a big-time win in the junior division. Folks, let's now turn our eyes to the men's tag division. An exciting matchup brewing here. It will be the Mysticals taking on former Power Band champions Wondrous Bear. This is a matchup we've seen a few times throughout the history of Super Spirit Wrestling. There's always something special. Wondrous Bear trying to regain their holding on the men's tag division, something that they have not had in quite some time after being very dominant champions near the early years, or I should say the early days rather, of Super Spirit Wrestling. Let's see how they match up here tonight against the Mysticals. Making their way to the ring, the team of Marshall Taylor and Divine Phantom Jr., the Mysticals. A team that has come close to gold in the men's tag division, but never quite obtaining it. The Mysticals trying to find better footing in their division this year that could start with a win here tonight over Wondrous Bear. And their opponents, the team of Andrew Bowes and Virgil Wilcox, Wondrous Bear. Can they once again climb the mountain and find themselves in the driver's seat of another title reign?
Fight.
First in their way is Marshall Taylor and Divine Phantom Jr. Taylor with a big hip toss to start things out. And the Wondrous one now targeting the leg. Fast-paced offense to start this one off between Mysticals and Wondrous Bear.
Give up. Give up.
The Wondrous one finding a pair of knees, goes for an early pin, just a quick one count from official Larry Graham. Tag made to Divine Phantom Jr. and a running bulldog from Taylor. The strength of Divine Phantom Jr. bringing the Wondrous one down across his knee. Bowes now with the Irish whip. Drop toe hold. Divine Phantom Jr. mask first to the mat. Brainbuster now from DPJ. Tag made to Virgil the Bear Wilcox. The stronger of the two in Wondrous Bear, but also capable of incredible feats of agility. We saw Virgil Wilcox take flight a couple weeks ago, diving to the outside like a junior division competitor.
Give up.
DPJ doing a good job here of isolating Wilcox, keeping him in the Mysticals' corner.
Break.
The Mysticals certainly a team with the goods to be at the very top of the division, but so many competitive teams standing in the way among our stacked rosters here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Camel clutch here, great position for Wilcox. Sends DPJ for a ride, but now Marshall Taylor with the standing switch secures the chop block, and DPJ targeting those same legs. Great sequence there from the Mysticals, operating on one singular approach. Chop block again for Taylor, and now
Give up.
wearing down the legs of Virgil Wilcox. Kitchen sink from Wilcox sends Taylor flying.
One. Give up.
Taylor doing much to affect the vertical base of the stronger athlete Virgil Wilcox. A viable strategy in this matchup, as again he targets the leg, now with the single leg crab. Oh, what a counter here from Taylor, who finds a tombstone pile driver. Cutter from Taylor. Oh, and Wilcox just shrugging it off and tags in the Wondrous one. The agility of Taylor, but he runs into the Wondrous one again, who now tries for a pin. into the Mysticals corner, and the Wondrous One fighting his way out.
Give up.
Rolling elbows there from the Wondrous One. And the Dolphin blow.
Give up.
A mighty strike from the Wondrous One, sending Taylor down. Tag team maneuver here on the way. What a kick, and into the brainbuster, my God. The Mysticals putting it all together here tonight. Look at this package bomb in the corner. And DPJ breaks up the pin. Look at this, could we see it again? Another kick to another brainbuster. The Mysticals perhaps more focused than I've ever seen them. The Wondrous One finding an opening, trying to slow the pace of a fiery team here in the Mysticals. Poison Rana from DPJ. And Wilcox breaks it up. Tag team offense here now from Wondrous Bear, the Stereo Enziguri, ringing the bells of DPJ. And the Wondrous One makes a much needed tag, finding Virgil Wilcox. Pin here from Wilcox, and Marshall Taylor interrupts. And Wilcox now is gonna get the same treatment.
Break.
Look at this! Phantom driver, but the leg of Wilcox. He's gonna try it again. The Wondrous One, ready and waiting. He's gonna try it again. Wilcox again to the ropes. Some big opportunities for the Mysticals, just not working out. Taylor able to get there and back. Look at this! 1, 2, he got him! He got him! The fourth Phantom driver in the center of the ring. The timing correct. And the Mysticals pull out a big victory here tonight over Wondrous Bear. What a match there in the men's tag division. I think some would say, folks, we have an upset there, if only slightly. The Mysticals defeating Wondrous Bear here tonight at Super Spirit Live. Folks, we now take you to a matchup in the heavyweight division with very, very, very interesting matchup here. It's going to be former Spirit Band champion Douglas Daniels taking on 1/3 of the Trinity Band champions in Dai Fukunaga of Dark Circle. Both of these athletes, of course, know what it's like to be champion. Dai Fukunaga not aware of what it's like to get there on his own. Nevertheless, still currently with gold around his waist. The same cannot be said any longer for the philanthropist. Still with David Sharp in his corner, no doubt, which is an advantage all its own. Let's see how it's going to be tonight between Dai Fukunaga and Douglas Daniels. But first, folks, we take you to a very, very short break. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. right, folks, we are back and we are ready for that heavyweight division contest. The Philanthropist, Douglas Daniels, taking on dead-end Dai Fukunaga of Dark Circle. This should be a hard-hitting affair, folks. Let's go to the ring now for this heavyweight division match. Making his way to the ring, he calls himself the Philanthropist, Douglas Daniels. And indeed, Douglas Daniels' attorney, David Sharp, joining him tonight at ringside. Something that we unfortunately see all too often in Daniels' matches. But the number advantage tonight clearly on the side of Dai Fukunaga. And his opponent, he is 1/3 of the Trinity Band Champions Dark Circle, dead-end Dai Fukunaga. Much has changed for Dai Fukunaga since the formation of the Dark Circle. A boost in confidence, a belt to wear around his waist, and now he finds himself in a matchup in which he would have been considered the vast underdog last year. And now, we could possibly say that Dai Fukunaga has what it takes to deal with an athlete the caliber of Douglas Daniels. And Daniels may be trying to make a point early here, sends Dai to the outside. That will not be an area where he will want to have this competition. So many ways that Douglas Daniels can dish out punishment. But what do you do when your opponent perhaps wants to receive that kind of punishment, relishes in that kind of punishment? That's the sort of man we're talking about in Dai Fukunaga. Shoulders down here early for Daniels. Not even a 1 count out of official Burt Wiggins. Sleeper hold here for Daniels, keeping an eye on the Dark Circle corner. And what a statement this would be for Dark Circle if Dai Fukunaga were able to take out Douglas Daniels in singles competition. It would represent not only the hold that Dark Circle has on Super Spirit Wrestling, but it would also represent a big, big shift in what Douglas Daniels represents to this heavyweight division. Daniels resilient in these side headlock approaches, trying to wear Fear down. To wear Dai Fukunaga down, Fear being the leader of Dark Circle on the outside. And it was Douglas Daniels who successfully defended the Spirit Band title during his championship reign over Fear, famously knocking Fear out cold. A memory that I'm sure is fresh in the mind of the leader of Dark Circle. And indeed, the shift here signaled tonight by one of Fear's cohorts, seemingly his underling. What would that mean for Daniels? Inside cradle from the Philanthropist, rope break signaled by the official. Dai Fukunaga out at 1. He will force everything out of Daniels, and a huge power bomb sends Fukunaga crashing down into the mat. And An interesting matchup developing here as Daniels is dishing out plenty of punishment, but as we've said, if there's anyone in Super Spirit Wrestling that is ready to receive that kind of punishment, it is Dai Fukunaga. Daniels puts on the brakes in the corner. Fukunaga out of the corner with a big strike, and now looking to put Daniels there instead. And Dai Fukunaga ramming Daniels head first repeatedly into the corner. And now look at this. The devastation continues, maintaining wrist control for these chops. Daniels trying to rally now. Again to the camel clutch. Inside cradle for Daniels. Dai Fukunaga out at 2. Look at this! Oh my God, what a brain buster from Daniels. And Dai Fukunaga now just slamming the head of Daniels down.
5 minutes gone.
Spine buster from Daniels. But look at Dai. Immediately to his feet. Brain buster again from Daniels. With authority. Shoulders down. No! Shoulder breaker from Fukunaga. Is there anything Daniels can throw at him that will keep him down? You gotta think that Daniels is considering tough love here. But what will he do if that is not enough? Daniels with a big rolling lariat. Fukunaga with a lariat of his own. And look at David Sharp on the outside, dissatisfied with the results here. Look at Fukunaga, my God, across the apron.
1, 2,
He's got him up again. Shoulders down. No, Daniels kicks out. And look at Fukunaga biting the face of Douglas Daniels. Brainbuster from Daniels, a bleeding Douglas Daniels. Brainbuster again, and this time Fukunaga goes crashing to the outside.
2, 3,
Look at this! The dead end! The dead end on the outside!
12,
Count of 13!
14.
Daniels back in somehow! Power slam! No! The neck breaker! And Daniels now to the top! Diving shoulder tackle! Again to the top! Elbow drop finds its mark! Could it be enough? No! Again! Dai Fukunaga has kicked out! Biting the face again! Maybe looking for another brainbuster, but this time it's Dai Fukunaga with the counter, and he sends Daniels again to the outside.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dai Fukunaga also bleeding. Look at this, the brutality. It's over. Dai Fukunaga with an unbelievable victory here over the philanthropist Douglas Daniels, repeatedly slamming Daniels' head into the mat, and Daniels could be seriously injured. What a brutal affair we just saw take place in the heavyweight division, and Dark Circle looks to be extending their hold on Super Spirit Wrestling. Folks, let's now take you to a matchup in the women's tag division. It's going to be Majesty taking on Passion Force, two teams that have seen a lot of success in recent weeks in this division, and they will clash here tonight at Super Spirit Live to see who could be more dominant, who can shoot upwards further in this division. Folks, an exciting matchup to unfold here. Let's go to the ring now for women's tag action. Making their way to the ring, the team of Leah Carson and Tomoko Yasuda. Majesty! Fast-paced offense from Majesty, always on the table. Leah Carson and Tomoko Yasuda, two of the best to do it in that regard. But Passion Force with a very, very similar repertoire. And their opponents, the team of Asami Furukawa and Hotaru Matsunaga. Passion Force! A fan favorite team here since the beginning of Super Spirit Wrestling. Does Passion Force have what it takes this year to finally get gold in the women's tag division, something that Majesty has chased since signing with SSW as well? A lot of eyes on these two teams this year, considered alongside the Influence to be the most viable contenders for Diamond Deluxe's Fury Band titles.
Give up.
Tag made for Majesty. Tomoko Yasuda now in against Asami Furukawa. Big kicks in the corner from Yasuda.
Give up.
Two incredibly resilient teams. Frankly, just concerned with upping their game and stacking up wins. Not interested in the shortcuts that we have seen other teams take.
Break.
Four promising young athletes mixing it up here tonight. As Tomoko Yasuda perhaps looking for a brain buster, it is Matsunaga instead.
Give up.
Irish whip from Yasuda, who finds a Frankensteiner early here. Matsunaga with a glazed look in her eyes. Yasuda seeming to be in control after that high-impact maneuver. Matsunaga finds a side headlock and is now trying to turn the tables back in her favor. Soul butt kick there to the face of Yasuda. Frankensteiner again.
Give up.
Look at this! Package DDT from Yasuda with the leg hooked. A flurry of big-time offense delivered to Matsunaga, who makes an important tag to Asami Furukawa. Hip attack there in a big way off the ropes. And again, arm now targeted by Furukawa. Leah Carson, now the legal competitor once again for Majesty. Snapmare takeover.
Give up.
Standing switch counter from Carson. And she sends Furukawa to friendly territory, swinging neck breaker in retaliation for the chop. Big combination of strikes there, but look at Carson trying for a strike of her own, and Furukawa is ready. Tremendous kick there from Carson, and some kicks here from Furukawa send Carson down. Swinging neck breaker from Carson and just stomping to the face of Asami Furukawa, who now tries to rally, leg hooked after the brain buster. My God, fisherman buster from Matsunaga, standing armbar from Yasuda. Dropkick is sidestepped there. Standing moonsault from Carson. Difficult to say here who has the clear advantage in this matchup, but now Carson at least with the positional advantage. Furukawa again out of the corner with these big kicks, looking to make a tag, and she does. Tremendous kicks from Leah Carson. Shoulders down here, and Matsunaga able to kick out. Fisherman buster. Yasuda on the way, and she gets there in time. My God, what a kick. Irish whip from Carson now. The leapfrog, high angle drop kick. The athleticism of Leah Carson fully on display here. Yasuda tagged in. Matsunaga now. The toughness of all four of these competitors cannot be understated, as neither team wants to give up the advantage. Spear from Matsunaga, but sliced bread from Yasuda. Furukawa quickly there to keep Passion Force in this contest. Cyclone kick! Cyclone kick from Yasuda! And Furukawa with a big sense of urgency there again to break up what could have been the end of this match. Look at this! Stunner! Stunner from Matsunaga! No! A close call. And this match will continue.
Give up.
Matsunaga sends Yasuda to the corner. Scoop slam. Matsunaga to the top, thinking about the corkscrew cannonball. but can she capitalize? Carson ready and waiting. Tag made. Matsunaga thinking about the same. Cyclone splash, but it's off target. What happened? Elbow drop from Furukawa. Could Carson have slipped? And just in time. I thought perhaps we had gotten a 3. Matsunaga stacks them in the corner. Out of the corner with the cutter is Carson. Carson with the scoop slam. Cyclone splash, and this time it's Matsunaga ready and waiting. Corkscrew cannonball is a miss. Elbow drop, my God. Bridges on the German. No. Shoulders down. No, my God, she kicked out. It's finally enough. Leah Carson with the roll-up. And Majesty picks up a win here tonight over Passion Force. What a match in the women's tag division that was, folks. What an effort between those two evenly matched teams, especially after seeing that contest. Both of those teams very similar in their approaches to wrestling. We saw it there, but this time tonight, Majesty able to have what it takes to put away Passion Force. Folks, we have arrived at our main event of the evening. It is going to be in the junior division, Jamie Watts taking on Raptor Lima. Some history here, folks, as it was Jamie Watts who ended the title reign of Raptor Lima to himself become Shadow Band champion. Of course, neither of these men currently champion, as that designation belongs to Have Mercy Percy Chapman, who recently successfully defended his title against Ricky Gilmore. But folks, tonight here in the main event, two former champions will have a rematch, this time with no gold on the line. Let's see who can stake their claim as the superior athlete, if you will, in the junior division. Jamie Watts taking on Raptor Lima.
Making his way to the ring, Jamie Watts.
Emerging as one of the new brightest stars in Super Spirit Wrestling, Jamie Watts flew like a rocket ship all the way to the top of the junior division to defeat a seemingly unstoppable Raptor Lima. Can he do it again here tonight?
And his opponent,
Raptor Lima! The beloved Raptor Lima returning to his fans here tonight to take on Jamie Watts. No doubt that last match between these two sticking in the mind of Raptor Lima, trying for the Irish whip early, reversed by Watts, and the flip kick is sidestepped. Certainly some familiarity between these two athletes. Kick is sidestepped this time by Watts. This match will likely stay at 100 throughout its entirety. Both of these men can go, and they are hungry for a win here. You see the quickness of Lima dodging the lariat attempt from Watts. And it will be up to Watts to, in essence, capture Raptor Lima. Irish whip reversal leads to the soul butt kick. Raptor Lima with a clear mission in mind here tonight. Big thrust kick from Lima early. Things looking bad for Jamie Watts. And now these two competitors trading stiff kicks. It is Watts that sends Lima down, following through with the submission attempt. Stretch now being applied from Raptor Lima, quickly slipping through into position. Reversal in the corner from Lima, but Watts out of the corner with another tremendous kick. Counter from Raptor Lima, great awareness. A kick to the crown of the head, and then a big kick from a kneeling Jamie Watts. And Watts now displaying some quickness of his own. Not wanting to get left behind here, driven down into the mat. Look at the quickness of Raptor Lima, continually on the attack, perpetual motion. Finds another thrust kick, and Lima's going to the top. Big frog splash from Raptor Lima. The distance on that splash. Shooting star press now. And Watts able to kick out. Watts on roller skates here. Out of the corner with the kick, but another super kick sends Watts down. Things looking worse and worse here. Look at Lima.
1, 2.
The approach of Raptor Lima so difficult to deal with. So hard to maintain awareness
Give up.
as he cycles through his deep repertoire of lucha libre maneuvers. Now in the corner is Watts. Look at this, my God! Flipping Watts inside out. Twisting cutter from Lima. Could this be it?
2.
No, Watts kicks out. But Watts has got to wake up. This match has been all Lima.
Give up.
Watts doing what he can to mount a comeback here, but it is not looking extremely impactful. High angle drop kick there from Watts.
1.
One count. Watts trying to climb the hill that Raptor Lima has set out for him. Enziguri connects from Watts. Look at this. I thought maybe looking for the shuffle DDT. Lima preventing that attempt. Neck breaker again from Watts. Watts to the top rope. What could Watts be thinking here? Drop kick in a big way. Finds its mark, crashing across the back of Raptor Lima. He finds the flip kick. My God, look at these kicks. Watts with the enziguri. Drop kick from Lima. Split stunner from Watts.
1,
No! Shuffle DDT! Rope break! Raptor Lima in control again with the stretch. Perhaps looking for the shuffle DDT again, but a counter back body drop sends Jamie Watts to the outside.
4.
Lima sending Watts into the corner. Look at this. The scoop slam. Lima to the top. Velocity! No, Jamie Watts! Watts is kicked out of Velocity! Feather Rain! 2! No, I can't believe it!
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Split stunner again from Watts!
1, 2.
No! Again the split stunner! Out of nowhere!
2.
It's still not enough! Lima to the corner! And out of the corner it's Watts! Shuffle DDT!
1, 2.
I can't believe it! Counter from Watts. Lima sent to the outside. Watts giving chase.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Into the barricade.
10, 11.
Both competitors now back in the ring. What a main event we are seeing. Raptor Lima with the Irish whip. Both competitors down. Super kick. Toe to toe once more. These two former champions. Drop kick from Lima. Look at this, no! Lima to the top, Velocity!
2.
It's over! Raptor Lima with a redemptive win over the man who ended his first title reign, Jamie Watts. What a main event and what a match between those two junior division competitors. My God, folks, you talk about leaving it all on the line. All the cards were on the table for that one, and Raptor Lima walks away victorious here tonight. Folks, thank you for joining us for another special episode of Super Spirit Live. For everyone at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.